Highlights on the news. Governor Fubara reassures completion of Port Harcourt Ring Road project. Rivers Police uncover syndicate using fake scans to obtain babies from pregnant women. Plus, National Assembly moves to bring forward presidential and governorship elections to November 2026. Good afternoon. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Thanks for joining us. River State Governor Sir Sinolaya Fubara has sworn a new secretary to the state government, charging him to serve with an honor, integrity, and a strong sense of responsibility. The new SSG is Banigo Anabraba, who was sworn in the executive chambers of the Government House in Port Harcourt. Tamon Barbe Bulubo House details.
It was a solemn but symbolic moment at Government House in Port Harcourt as Barrister Benibo Anabraba took oath of office and allegiance to serve as new secretary to the Rivers State Government. Governor Fubara, who congratulated him, reminded the new SSG that the role comes with immense responsibility and should be seen as a call to duty, not an opportunity for power or prestige. The governor said his administration is coming from a difficult place and there is urgency to reassure Rivers people that their well-being matters, especially now that peace has returned to the state.
It's a real opportunity. We can count the number of SSG we've had from the inception of Rivers State, but you can't count the number of commissioners. There are too many. So it's a position of honor. So I want you to guard that office with honor. Discharge your duty with respect. Protect the interests of Rivers State. When you leave the office, I want you to leave the office with honor. And you can only leave it with honor when you discharge your duty responsibly.
The appointment of Barrister Anabraba, Governor Fubara says, is part of his renewed effort to build a team grounded in service, loyalty, and integrity, values that he insists are crucial for the future of Rivers State. Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
River State Governor Sir Siwelaye Fubara has promised the completion of the Port Harcourt Ring Road project despite recent setbacks. The governor gave the assurance during an inspection visit to the project site where he reaffirmed his government's commitment to infrastructure development across the state. Again, Samuel Barabi Bulubo takes it from here.
The 62.5 kilometers Port Harcourt Ring Road project crisscross communities in 6 local government areas of Port Harcourt, Obiakpo, Ikwere, Eche, Oyibo, and Eleme. At the Eneka First Market section of the project, Governor Fubara told journalists that construction activities is gradually picking up again, which is a sign that the multi-billion naira project is back on track. Governor Fubara explained that despite funding challenges, talks between the state government and the contractor have been positive, resulting in the company's decision to resume full operations on site.
To confirm the commitment that Julius Berger gave to us, we've been in talk with them. We are aware that these projects were all, I wouldn't say abandoned, but somehow, for lack of fund, the contractor withdrew from the site. So we've been discussing with them, and they gave me their word that although we have not finished all the discussion, but they will move into site, and I'm here to confirm that.
Governor Fubara has also given firm assurance that the Ring Road project, considered as one of the most ambitious transport projects in the state, will be delivered. Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Olorimi Tinubu, has flagged off a health campaign expanding vaccine coverage for measles, rubella, and HPV, which will reach millions of children and pregnant women across Rivers State. This major vaccination drive in the state is propelled by the renewed Hope Health initiative in partnership with the Rivers State Governor and the World Health Organization, which held at the banquet hall of the Government House in Port Harcourt. Tamala Badabi again takes it from here.
A cross-section of women groups, including Rivers Women United for Same, undertook a roadwork as part of the public campaign with a clear message that no child should be left unprotected from preventable diseases. At Government House, where the roadwork terminated, Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, represented by the wife of the Rivers State Governor, Lady Valare Semola Ifubara, flagged up the campaign. It is part of ongoing nationwide health program of the Renewed Hope Initiative focused on measles, rubella, and HPV vaccines sensitization. This is Africa's largest ever vaccination program targeting more than 106 million Rivers children across 22 local government areas. Senator Tinubu said diseases like measles and rubella are highly contagious and deadly, while also posing serious risk to unborn babies when contracted during pregnancy.
This mass vaccination campaign was officially launched on the 6th of October 2025 by Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in Abuja, targeting 106 million children with measles, rubella, polio, and HPV vaccines. And being that Rivers State is in the fourth stream of Phase 1 states, the vaccine will be made available in February 2026 across the entirety of the state. Measles is a highly contagious viral disease that can lead to severe complications, including pneumonia and brain swelling. Though preventable with a safe and effective vaccine, it remains a significant cause of death among young children globally.
Deputy Governor Professor Ngozi Odu commended the Renewed Hope Initiative for its sustained impact in Rivers State, noting that the measles, rubella, and HPV sensitization program marks a significant step in promoting public health awareness.
This program not only addresses critical immunization gaps, but also empowers communities with the knowledge necessary to prevent life-threatening diseases. The continuity and momentum reflect the initiative's clear strategy and resolve to reach every community with quality health care and preventive education.
The Rivers State Coordinator of WHO, Professor Giwa Abdul Ganiyu, praised the collaboration between Renewed Hope Initiative and the Rivers State government, describing the campaign as a worthy step in the right direction. The Renewed Hope Initiative Rivers State Coordinator, Tony Oniyide Briggs, welcomed guests and reaffirmed the initiative's goal of reducing the incidences of measles and rubella in the state. The Renewed Hope Initiative launched the campaign in collaboration with the Rivers State government, Sea-Winds, and international partners like the WHO. Tamuno Barabi, Iblubo, Rstv News.
President of Rivers State Customary Court of Appeal, Justice Ehenacho Obuzo, has sworn in 11 chairmen and 26 members of various customary courts of the state judiciary. The swearing-in ceremony was held at Ceremonial Court of the Customary Courts of Appeal, Umoba, in Port Harcourt. Justice Umo was there. His reports.
The swearing-in is in keeping with Section 20, Subsection 2 of the Rivers State Customary Courts Law, Number 3 of 2014, as approved by the Rivers State Judicial Service Commission and Governor Seminalayi Fubara. Justice Obuzo said they were carefully chosen based on their good antecedents and urged them not to disappoint the system, but see it as a position for career progression to the Supreme Court. While sharing in the joy of the appointees, the President emphasized that the position will define or destroy their destiny, charging them not to see it as a money-making venture.
Welcome on board. You have come to a place where you are going to define or destroy your destinies. This appointment is 70% divine. You have been appointed to serve as priests in the temple of justice. You are not politicians. You are not civil servants. You are serving the government, yes, but you are serving God mainly. That's why you either define your destiny or destroy your destiny.
He urged them to uphold the integrity of the profession, enjoining parents and relatives not to influence them under any guise. Justice Obuzo further charged appointees to avoid colluding with land grabbers to issue frivolous ex parte order without case files, describing such action as destructive.
Their fathers, uncles, cousins. Let me drum it again to the hearing of all of you. Don't allow them to get influenced by your friends, by your relations. Don't go and collude with land grabbers. Some of you wake up in the morning without any process in court, you issue ex parte orders over land without any case file. We are not saying you, the owner, the one who appointed you, sees you. And that money will not only destroy your destiny, your future, it will destroy those of your children and grandchildren.
Justice Ihuo, Rstv News.
And newly inducted members and fellows of the Chartered Institute of Local Government and Public Administration of Nigeria has been charged to uphold excellence and professionalism in service delivery. President of the Council, Professor A.M. Owotokun, made the charge at the special induction and investiture of fellows, members, and associates for River State local government employees held in Port Harcourt. Doris Tams Morrison tells us more.
Represented by the Vice President of the Council, Professor Fred Eze, the President advised inductees not to be involved in acts capable of distracting them from achieving excellence and maintaining professionalism in the discharge of their duties. He assured the inductees that anyone found culpable of corruption or dereliction of duty will be derobed and their certificates revoked. Professor Awotokun pledged to continue to organize workshops, seminars, and other educational opportunities to continue to update their knowledge on quality service delivery in the local government system. He thanked the Local Government Service Commission for taking the bold step to professionalize the local government system in Rivers State.
You are now a professional in the local government system in Nigeria, and it's something to be proud about. But it also makes a significant meaning in your service life, because today you are a different staff of the local government system. You are bound by an oath and a code of conduct to uphold excellence in your service delivery in the different local governments you are deployed to.
Responding on behalf of the inductees, Chairman Local Government Service Commission, Sir Israel Amadi, said the purpose of the investiture is to revamp the local government system. Sir Amadi charged all inductees to go back to their local government areas and do more to salvage the system so that Rivers State Local Government Administration will be the best in the country and promise to reward hardworking staff.
I want to charge all the inductees, including myself, to please go back to our work stations and do more to salvage the system so that Rivers State local government administration will be the best in the country. That is our aim.
All members of the Local Government Service Commission were among those inducted. The Chartered Institute of Local Government and Public Administration of Nigeria is the only institute chartered by law to propagate, generate, and transfer knowledge on local government and public administration in Nigeria. Doris Tams Morrison, Rstv News.
Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv Channel 22 Online. You can subscribe and click on notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Ahead on the news at 3, Cameroon opposition candidate Choroma claims victory in presidential election. Details in a moment.
I need the police that can respond to emergencies first.
I want the equipment I need to do my job. I want a police that won't harass or arrest me for no just reason.
I want to be valued for my work, not feared by honest people.
I want a police that won't ask me anything for the boys.
I want a decent salary that is paid on time.
If it happen with good laws,
proper funding,
training,
and cooperation.
If it happen.
If it happen.
If it happen.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. The Rivers State Police Command has uncovered a child trafficking syndicate and arrested 4 suspected members in Port Harcourt. The command's public relations officer, Grace Irige Koko, who disclosed this in a statement, said the suspects have been on police watch list for some time, as one of the suspects was first apprehended in the Gruta area of Ikure local government area, leading to the subsequent arrest of all the members of the gang. According to the statement, Irige Koko explained that on October 9, 2025, at about 3 p.m., operatives of the command attached to the C4I intelligence unit arrested Blessing Jack in Igruta through intelligence-led policing. The police bureau said a recorded conversation between Blessing Jack and one Mali Uburu revealed a recent case where her associates took a woman's baby under false pretext that the child had died, after which the baby was sold for 2 million naira. She added that the syndicates use fake medical scans, deceitful tactics to manipulate pregnant women into surrendering their babies. Preliminary investigations revealed that Blessing Jack had previously served a 3-year jail term in Calabar for child trafficking, indicating her long-standing involvement in illegal trade. Enrique Koko further noted that all suspects confessed to their roles in the crime. They are currently in police custody as investigations continue to track down other members of the network. Commissioner of Police Olubenga Adepoju commended the operatives for their diligence and reaffirmed the command's commitment to protecting vulnerable persons and eradicating human trafficking in Rivers State. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Ignatius Ajo University of Education, IAUE, branch Rumolumini Port Harcourt, has informed the Vice Chancellor, members of the university community, and the general public of joining the 2-week total and comprehensive morning strike declared by the National Executive Council, NEC of ASU. A statement by the chairperson, ASU IAUA branch, Ignatius Ajo University of Education, Rumolumini Port Harcourt, Professor Ekaite Eko, says the industrial action is in full compliance with the directive of the national body of the union. According to the statement, the decision follows the federal government's persistent failure to honor and implement several critical agreements previously reached with ASU. Professor Eko highlighted the goal of the strike to compel government to resolve the conclusion of the renegotiated 2009 FGN and ASU agreement based on Nimi-Briggs Committee's draft agreement of 2021. Victimization of academic staff in Kogi State University, KESU, and Lagos State University, LASU. Release of withheld 3.5-month salaries on account of the 2022 strike action, and release of unpaid salaries of staff on sabbatical, part-time, and adjourned appointments due to the application of Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System, IPPIS. Others include release of outstanding third-party deductions such as pension deductions, check-up dues, and cooperative contributions, funding for revitalization of public universities, and payment of arrears of 25 to 35% salary award for 12 months. ASU IAUE branch maintained that the strike is total, comprehensive, and binding on all members, and they urge all academic staff of the university to completely withdraw from all academic duties for the duration of 2-week action. In a move that could significantly reshape Nigeria's electoral calendar and reduce post-election dispute, the National Assembly has proposed that the next presidential and governorship elections be held in November 2026, 6 months ahead of the traditional February-March schedule. The proposal contained in a draft amendment to the Electoral Act 2022 was unveiled on Monday during a one-day public hearing organized by the Joint Committee on Electoral Matters of the Senate and House of Representatives. The amendments sought to ensure that all election litigations were concluded before the swearing-in of the newly elected leaders on May 29, 2027. If adopted, the change will mark a historic shift in Nigeria's democratic timetable since 1999. And on the foreign scene, Cameroon's opposition candidate Issa Chedoruma Bakri has claimed victory early today in the October 12 presidential election, urging President Paul Biya, who has been in power for over 4 decades, to concede. Ruth Friday has the rest of the press.
The independent body in charge of overseeing the poll and the Constitutional Court have not yet announced any results. Official results are expected at the latest by October 26th. Biya's Cameroon People's Democratic Movement Party rejected Chiroma's claim on Tuesday. Gregoire Owona, the Deputy Secretary General of the CPDM, stated that the opposition candidate did not win and lacks the result from the polling stations. Chiroma said he would share a detailed report of the votes by region in the coming days. Minister of Territorial Administration Paul Atanga Nji warned last week that any unauthorized release of results would be deemed high treason, saying only the Constitutional Council can declare a winner. The Israeli military says 20 living hostages have been released by Hamas and have returned to Israel. 48 hostages were still being held in Gaza, although some are believed to be dead. All but one of the hostages were among the 251 people abducted during the Palestinian group's attacks on southern Israel on 7th October 2023, during which about 1,200 other people were killed. According to the territory's Hamas-run health ministry, Israel responded by launching a military campaign in Gaza, during which more than 67,000 people have been killed. Friday Ruth, Rstv Foreign News.
And now entertainment. Nigerian singer and songwriter Derry Atalade says his long career in entertainment industry has helped him connect better with younger artists. Fortune Aneto has details.
Speaking on the Afropolitan podcast, Derry described his journey as fulfilling and explained how his experiences from being a contestant to a coach and a judge have shaped him. He added that his growth in the industry now allows him to recommend others for opportunities he once sought. He says artists feel comfortable around him because he understands their struggles. Derry has been in the Nigerian music and entertainment scene for years and is known for both his musical talents and works on TV shows. Former Little Mix singer Jason Nelson says she feels proud of her body for the first time in her life after giving birth to her twin daughters, Ocean Jade, Storymorum Nelson Foster, in May. Nelson, 34, shared heartfelt words on Instagram alongside photos of her holding her babies. She said her body has changed and it gave her the best gift she ever had. The singer gave birth at 31 weeks after dealing with a rare condition during pregnancy called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome, TTTTS. She had surgery in March to treat the condition and later said it was a success. Nelson also revealed her twins were monochronic dynamic, meaning they shared one placenta but had separate aneurysm scars. She opened up about her struggling with body image in past, saying she spent 33 years wishing her body looked different. Annette Fortune, Rstv Entertainment News.
And in sports, Eric Chile says clash between Nigeria and Benin Republic is the most important game of his coaching career. Godfrey Barango tells us more.
2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying match day 10 encounter is slated for Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. Kickoff is 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Nigeria sits in third position in Group C with 14 points, 3 points adrift leaders Benin Republic. The Super Eagles must beat the Cheetahs by at least 2 or more goals and hope South Africa drop points against Rwanda to secure top spot in the group. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is targeting a return to first team action before the end of the month. The combative Argentina international has been on the sidelines since tearing anterior cruciate ligament in his knee against Crystal Palace in February. Britain's Ellis Courtney has pulled out of her undisputed super bantamweight title fight against Miley Flores because of injury. The undefeated Briton was set to take on WBA champion Flores in the undercard of Jake Paul's exhibition with Gervonta Davis on 14th November. The unified WBC, WBO and IBF super bantamweight champion was attempting to become the youngest British boxer to become undisputed world champion in the modern era. Godfrey Barango, Rstv Sport News.
Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv22 Line. You can subscribe and click on notification bell for live updates. Thanks for watching. You can stay tuned for more reports at 7:30. Many thanks for watching.